comes with a great leather sheath. All of the BPS knives come with excellent leather. Has a walnut scales. This is a 1066 carbon steel blade, 59 to 60 HRC. Very, 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 very small drop point. I wouldn't even call it a drop point. It's a Scandi grind, full tang. Overall, it's 8.46 inches long. The blade is 3.93 inches long. The handle is 4.53, and it fits the hand well. The blade thickness is 0.1 inch, and it weighs 4.4 ounces. Not a heavy knife. It's very similar, almost identical, to the Mora Companion HD. No lanyard hole, no dangler on the sheath. It's got the Scandi grind. Beautiful walnut scales. They've got a slight swell in the palm, which actually fits well. Gives a really solid grip, especially with the thumb on the tang. This knife is just super controllable. Index finger on the spine gives a very nice control of the tip while not being on the point and in the way. What I mean by that is your index finger is not all the way up at the top. You're about a third of the way up the blade. It gives you plenty of control. While the blade is a mimic of the Mora Companion, I find that only 11/16 deep, it is a quick cutter. 11/16. That's how tall the blade is from edge to spine. It's got a 90-degree spine, like all BPS knives do. It's maneuverable and downright enjoyable to perform Morris Kohansky's tri-stick. I'm not sure that there's a better knife out there to do a tri-stick with than this knife. That's the BPS BS3 FTS. It slices in most strokes the entire length of the blade. So as you're cutting, if you're making feather sticks, you can run the whole length of the blade and it's just a nice smooth cut. And you can make huge feathers on a feather stick. You don't have to change your angle as you're doing it. It just fits right. It's an above average slicer. The sheath is beautiful. It's a light tan. Of course, that'll change as soon as I get wax and treatment on it. It has a the blade fits nicely. It retains well. The belt loop is smaller than other BPS knives. So if you got a big wide belt, it's going to be tight. I really like the palm swell and the slight downward cant at the heel of this knife. Very intuitive and easy to use. The drop point, it's not even really a drop point. It's more angled than a gradual slope on other BPS knives. While it is angled, it isn't too much to negate use as a drill or lessening strength of the blade at the tip. If you look, that Scandi grind at the tip, there's plenty of meat on this knife for anything you want to do. I love these walnut handles. I'm a big fan of wood grips. It's much more natural. Overall, I give this knife a 4.8 out of 5. I really like this knife. Like all BPS knives. Oh, and the price was $31 even.